Hello, future engineers, subscribers, viewers, and students. There is a problem given as quiz about the moment of a force, about a point, about a line, and as an extension, the perpendicular distance, finding the perpendicular distance between two lines. So here is the problem. The tension in the cable CE, which is from here to there, that's CE, is 160 pounds. Determine the combined moment of the force applied at D and the tension in cable CE about point A. So this is point A, the hinge point, and from the figure, A would be the origin, coordinate 0, 0, 0. Then express your answer in vector form. Then in the second part, considering the tension force in the cable CE, compute the moment of this force about the hinge line AB. So about the line AB. Express answer in vector form again, but when we solve this, it is a scalar first. And considering right thumb rule, the moment of the tension force about axis AB, this is the direction of the right thumb, and the curling of the forefingers would be that way. And since the force is above and it rotates in that sense, positive sense, then we expect that the scalar value of the moment of tension in CE about axis AB is positive. Then the line through A and B lies in the YZ plane. Then this is the additional question which I created. Also compute the perpendicular distance between tension in CE and line AB. So the perpendicular distance between the tension here and the line AB. So there is that perpendicular distance there, which I call D. So first, let me express the tension in CE in vector form, which is simply magnitude of the tension force 160 and the position vector or its direction. So because AB is sloping downward with an angle of 20 degrees, so that's 20 degrees. So this is AB and the length of AB is 4 feet. Then imagine we have a right triangle. This is 4 feet cosine of 30, this part here. So that's 3.759 feet. And the vertical distance of C or B below the XZ plane is 4 sine of 20 degrees. And that is 1.368 feet. So the coordinates of C therefore is 4, negative 1.368, and positive 3.759. The coordinates of E would be X is 0 because this point E lies on the YZ plane. Y is 2 feet, which is this, and Z is 6 feet, which is that 6 feet there. So tension CE therefore is magnitude, and it is directed from C to E, so E minus coordinates of E minus coordinate of C. So 0 minus 4, that's why we have negative 4i. 2 minus negative 1.368 is positive 3.368j. And 6 minus 3.759 is 2.241k divided by the magnitude, which is square root of 4 square plus 3.368 square plus 2.241 square. And simplifying, we have negative 112.5i plus 94.72j plus 63.03k pounds. Moment in AX, therefore, take note, these are the components: 112.5 to the left, 94.72 upward of the tension force, and 63.03 pounds forward. And for this force at D here, 20I, so 20 to the right, and negative 60J, so 60 downward. There are 5 forces all in all, but it doesn't mean all these forces have moment about a particular axis. Some will be 0, or maybe all moments would be all zeros. So first moment about AX, this is the positive sense. Take note that D lies on AX, and this force at the passes through the x-axis. So therefore, these two components have no moments about AX. Then for the components of the tension force, 112.5 is parallel to AX. It has no moment. The only components which has moment about the x-axis would be this 94.72, which is going that way, opposite to that positive sense. So it is negative 94.72, and the moment arm is that distance 3.759. And this 63.03 is also moment, the x-axis is above, so also going in that direction, opposite to this positive sense of moment. Therefore, also negative 63.03, and the moment arm is 1.368. So by scalar approach, right thumb rule, the moment about AX is negative 94.72 times 3.759, then minus 63.03 times 1.368. Combining, MAX is negative 442.28 pound-foot. Next is the moment, combined moments of these forces about AY. So this is the positive sense of moment for EY. Then 20 pounds when extended crosses A, and it is also AY, so it has no moment. Of course, 60 pounds is parallel to AY, so again, the component forces at D will have no moment about AY axis. So let's focus now to AX, to this X component of force, and to this Z component of force. This is parallel, so it has no moment. So 112.5 is also opposite to that sense. It is negative 112.5, and the distance is again 3.759. Where is that? That one. Then the moment of 63.03 is also in the negative sense. If you position yourself in the top view, then that would be clockwise about point A. Look at the top view, you can see A as a point, AY is a point. So clockwise, and clockwise by right hand rule, clockwise direction would be negative. So again, negative 112.5 times 3.769, and negative 63.03 times 4. So the combined value is negative 675.0 pound-foot. And finally, moment about AZ axis, which is this AZ axis here. So for 20 pounds, it crosses A, and A is also on the Z axis, so 0. So the only force, component of force that has moment about AZ is 60. And of course, it is clockwise about A. Clockwise about A or clockwise about AZ. So this is the positive sense. So negative 60 times 4. Negative 60 times 4. Now, let's consider next 94.72 and 112.5. So 112.5 first, AX, it is again negative. It is clockwise about A. So imagine the force is below A, and its moment about A is clockwise. So that's why it's negative 112.5, and the distance is 1.368. Then for the TY component 94.72, it is counterclockwise, same sense as that. So it is plus 94.72 times 4 feet for that distance there, 4 feet. So combining, it is negative 15.02 pound-foot. Therefore, the moment of the force about point A in vector form is negative 442.3 I, negative 675 J, and negative 15.02 K pound-foot. Then the other solution is by cross product, so that the result is in automatic in vector form. So it is first RAD, because D is a point on this force here, I call this force P, cross P, then plus RAC cross the tension force. RAC cross the tension force. You may also have RAE cross the tension force, you can replace RAC by RAE, that position vector, because the tension force passes through E by principle of transmissibility of a force. You can also move it to E. Now, when you want to practice, then put the components of or replace RAC by RAE if you want, and make sure that the answer is the same. So to continue, moment of the force about point A by vector approach is R AD cross P. So A to D, that's D minus A. So 4 for AD direction is simply 4, 0 along Y, 0 along Z. Then components of P, 20I, negative 60J, 0K. So copy. Then IJK, copy the first two elements or elements in the first two columns. So 4, 0, 20, negative 60, then IJ. So expanding I first, so 0, 0, so 0I minus 0I. So 0I for that case. Then for the second part, it is RAC cross the tension force. A to C, coordinates of C, because coordinates of A are 0, 0, 0. So we just copy coordinates of point C, 4, negative 1.368, 3.759. Then components of tension force, negative 112.5, 94.72, 63.03, IJK, copy the elements of the first two columns. So here we have 0I and minus 0I. So there's no I for that case. Then we have negative 1.368 times 63.03I, that's negative 86.23I. Then minus that direction, so since this is positive and that direction is negative, so negative 356.1I. So combining negative 386.23I and negative 356.1I, that's negative 442.3I. Then for J, we have 0 here, then minus 0, so 0. 3.759 times negative 112.5, so times J, so that's negative 422.9J. Then minus that direction, so since that is positive, so it is negative of that product. So 63.03 times 4, we have negative 252.1J. So combining negative 422.9 and negative 252.1J, the result is negative 675J. And finally, for K, we have negative 240K, 0K. We have 4 times 94.72, 378.88K. Then minus that direction, since that's positive, so negative 153.9K. Combining the case, negative 240 plus 378.88, then plus negative 153.9K. The result is negative 15.02K, which is the same answer in the preceding solution by scalar approach. Then next is the moment of the tensile force about axis AB. So it is obtained by dotting RAC cross T or RAE cross the tension force, then dotted with the unit vector of axis AB. So for my students, you already know that. So lambda of AB is from A to B. So it is coordinates of B only, negative 1.368J and 3.759K, divided by square root of 1.368 square plus 3.759 square. So that's negative 0.3420J and 0.9397K. So substitute here, this is AC, components of AC, 4, negative 1.368, 3.759. Remember, A to C, you just copy the coordinates of C. 4 minus 0, then negative 1.368 minus 0J, 3.759 minus 0K. So that's RAC, components of RAC. Next component of tensile force, negative 112.5, 94.72, 63.03. Then the unit vector, 0, negative 3, negative 0.342, 0, and 0.9397. Then copy the elements of the first two columns. Then compute, that's 356.03, 0. That product is 144.63. That product is 0. This product is positive 86.22. So negative of negative, so positive 86.22. Negative of positive, so that's negative of positive, so negative 144.62. Combining 356.03 plus 144.63 plus 86.22 plus negative 144.62, the result is 442.25, so it's positive as expected. This is 442.25 pound-feet, the moment of the tensile force about line AB. Now, for the last question, the perpendicular distance between the tensile force and the hinge line AB. So this is the guide. So I reorient the situation, but it's applicable as long as you will not lost about the perpendicular distance between the force, tensile force, and this axis here. So this is the point of application of the tensile force, or in general the force. Then this is the free vector of this axis, which is axis AB for this problem here, but I just call it lambda of axis for general situation. Then T has two components. One is parallel to the axis and the angle is theta, and the other one is perpendicular to the axis. So because this component and this component are perpendicular to each other, therefore if the angle between the axis, free vector of the axis, and the angle between the axis and this tensile force, or this force in general, you can also replace this tensile force by the unit vector of this tensile force is theta. Then remember that the angle between two vectors can be determined by dot product. So we obtain the dot product of the axis vector and this force vector, unit vector. Now, take note that only this component T sine theta has moment about the axis, because by principle T cosine theta is parallel to the axis. Remember that a force has no moment about a parallel axis. So only this component has moment about this axis here. And its moment is T sine theta times perpendicular distance. And in this configuration, it is positive because the moment calculated is also positive, the magnitude for 42.25. So moment of the tensile force about AB, which is this, is equal to this component of the tensile force, T sine theta times D. So the unknown here, we have to find this perpendicular distance D here, is this theta here. And as I said, this angle between two vectors can be obtained by that product. So you may use, I can use the unit vector of the tensile force dotted with the unit vector of the axis, and the result is magnitude of the unit vector of the tensile force, which is unit vector, so 1. Unit vector of axis 1, then cosine between them, cosine theta. So this is the unit vector of the tensile force. These are the components of the force. Divide by magnitude of the tensile force 160, you'll get negative 0.7031i plus 0.592j plus 0.3939k. And substitute here, then dotted with the unit vector of the axis, negative 0.342j plus 9397K. Obtaining the product, so we have 0.542 0.5 92 rather 0.592 times negative 0.342, remember that product JJ, then plus 0.3939 and 0.9397 equals cosine theta. Then computing the left inverse cosine, you'll get 80.35 degrees. Then substitute here 442.25 equals the magnitude of the tensile force 160 pounds times sine of 80.39 degrees times d. We can now compute d in feet, which is 2.804 feet. So remember, this is the moment of the tensile force about axis AB. It happens to be positive. It is a scalar. And when we express this in vector form, then we have to multiply this by the unit vector of axis AB. So in vector form, moment of the tensile force along or about AB is 442.25 times unit vector of axis AB. Then distributing, we have moment of the tensile force about axis AB vector is negative 151.2J plus 415.6K pound foot. So that's it for this video.